know the drill. If you don't like random acts of dancing, breaking out in song, and or laughter, then this, my dear friends, is not the channel for you. If you like all those things, like me, then welcome. Today you guys are gonna see a get ready with me and pretty much the whole thing. I mean, from the making the bed to the getting dressed and all of the other things, picking out the clothes. So this is the day in the life of Corey, friends. We're gonna get glammed and then we're gonna go to a street fair. So pretty excited for that since I really don't go out. So yes, that's what you get to see. Yeah. Making the bed. Hey, I'm just saying, have any of you all tried to make a bed while you're still sitting in it? If not, I challenge you. If you're an able-bodied person and you are making a bed, try sitting on it while making it. I guarantee you will get a workout. Because, I mean, some of us, this is our only option, is making a bed. Especially if you cannot get around your entire bed with your wheelchair. This is pretty much the only other option. And see, I'm taking a break there for a second, catching my breath, because it is a workout, and transferring to and from the bed to the wheelchair, which is something that I was not able to do a few months ago. Still recovering from my surgery, so that's a really big win for me. I'm very, very excited about it. Being able to get on and off my bed. And making my bed, mind you, this doesn't happen every day. I'm not the perfect human. I do not make my bed every day. I know, the horror. I'm me, okay? I'm not perfect. I don't make my bed every day, cause it is challenging and it is exhausting, and I pick my battles. The main thing that I do every time I get ready is to always have a candle lit. If it has like essential oils in it, it helps relax, calm the mind, everything before, going out of the house and whatnot. And it's just so relaxing, especially during this time of season. I always have a candle lit. Now to pick out some clothes, maybe something fall and festive. I love my closet ever since they made it accessible for me. They put that white bar down lower for me so I can get a hold of my clothes without breaking the hangers and stuff. It's at my height, which I love. But yeah, here's to getting ready. I am not sure what I want to do with my face today, because I told you I'm gonna get ready. This is a get ready with me, so it's gonna be boring, obviously. Let me see. Anyway, so I got a couple of palettes right here. So I think I'm gonna do this fall palette by Blend Bunny. It's like so pretty colors. So all these colors up here, and even maybe some of these down here. For the street fair today. So let's see what I come up with. So as y'all know, I'm really, really excited about this street fair, right? Because I really don't get out of the house much anymore. There was a time when I would go out with my friends and stuff. I don't see my friends as often as I'd like anymore, unfortunately, because of health reasons. Last year took me down a couple of pegs, so physically I just can't keep up with my friends anymore. But I had actually talked to my PCP recently about some concerns that I had, because it was hard for me when my first year anniversary came up, which was August 2nd for the brain surgery I had last year, and I wasn't any better physically than I was last year. In fact, I was actually worse. So I'm like, there has to be something that I can do or whatever. So recently I had a doctor's appointment and I talked to him about my struggles about, I'm not expecting, because obviously I have nerve and brain damage from what happened last year. So I'm not expecting to be like getting better overnight or anything like that. But you know, I've managed to become comfortable in my new normal, and I'm figuring things out for myself. However, things could be easier. I could transfer more safely and whatnot, or learn to transfer more safely, you know, without falling and stuff. So I was like, is there anything I can do to like improve this, at least improve it, to become at least a little bit more independent than what I currently am? So when I went to my doctor a couple of days ago, he was like, have you ever thought about aqua therapy? And so I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Of course, in the past, whenever I've tried to get a referral for aqua therapy, my insurance has always denied me. But this time they did not, probably because I got a new insurance, and I'm very, very excited about it, because I'm like, aqua therapy sounds freaking amazing, and maybe it'll help me build up some muscle mass as well as my core strength, you know, without actually like harming me, because regular therapy has been really, really rough. So I'm like, aqua therapy might actually be my only option as of like right now. So I'm very excited. I should be starting it in a couple of weeks. I'll let you guys know how that goes and my improvement from there. But yeah, I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere, and I'm hoping like events like this, like the street fair, like I'm so excited to be getting out of my house and going somewhere. But I know that it, like I said, will knock me down a peg to where I'm like down for several weeks. And the thing is, like, that was the one thing that I've always been like iffy about over the past like year, is that if I'm gonna go out, I know that I'm gonna have that respite time after the fact, that I'm not going to be feeling good after the fact. And before, when I would go out with friends, yes, I would have time after where I wasn't feeling good, but instead of it being like 3 days to a week of me recovering, now it's 3 weeks to a month. And so I'm just like, is it really worth it? And it's not me taking care of me, it's my loved ones taking care of me, and you know, they have their own lives. So I'm just like, it's not really worth it. So I don't really go out. So I get really excited when I go to events like this, because I'm just like, this is gonna be fun. Am I gonna be hurting later? Probably. But I'm hoping this aqua therapy that I have soon will make it so that I can go out and not feel like I'm 100 years old after the fact. Not that there's anything wrong with being 100 years old. If you're 100 years old, you know, you earned every one of those years. You lived life. You're wonderful. But yeah, it's just physically, I'm just like, I need help. I need help. And so I'm hoping that today will be a fun day, and that I don't push myself too much, and that I'll have fun, and my family will have fun, and it'll just be like a nice fall event with my family. It'll be a fun day. I think I'm gonna use the Forget Me Not palette. It's a face palette. I've used it before in other videos. Love it for contouring and highlighter and blush and all that. But it rocks. Yeah. Come out. Why does packaging always have to be Corinne proof? Come out. Thank you. I think I'm gonna do Picture Perfect, which is this color right here. But yeah, so what's going on with y'all? I'm pretty much to give you an update of what's been going on. Aqua therapy, not really going out, but wanting to get out. I'm a young person. I want to go out. I want to have fun with friends. I've just not been able to do so without it being like a danger to myself, because I can't physically get around like they can anymore. And, you know, I've tried to apply for a power wheelchair, and there's a lot of red tape and whatnot, and somewhere along the lines since COVID and now I got delivered a hospital wheelchair when I needed a customized wheelchair, and they're like, oh, we gave you a wheelchair. I'm like, homie, I just want to be able to get around with my friends so I can have a social life again. But yeah. So I've told you guys what's going on with me. What's going on with you? Talk to me. I know you can't actually talk to me, but like, you guys can message me on my social media. Tell me what's going on with you. But yeah, that's what's going on. Lots of doctor's appointments, stuff like that. And just, I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. It's just, you know, taken a year to get somewhere, but I'm not complaining. I'm actually very excited right now, and it feels good to have that validation and excitement when things had gone so wrong. So very, very excited. I'm doing a lot of fall looks this season, and a lot of like spooky cosplay Halloween characters. I hope y'all are enjoying as much as I'm having so much fun, you know, doing it. Like, I think that Emily cosplay was one of my favorites, and I've posted some that I did last year for TikTok, which is like the Bride of Chucky, and what other one, the Jessica Rabbit, Beetlejuice. Like, they're all my favorites. They're so much fun, and it's like being a kid again. You get to dress up, you get to relive your childhood with these characters, and I love Halloween. So that is it for my base. Do a little bit with the eyebrows, and then maybe a fallish smoky eye situation. I still am not talented enough to do my eyebrows like on camera, because it's not really without looking somewhere, because I can't focus. So I'm not ignoring you. This. I'm also using the same palette, the same shade as my contour, to do my eyebrows. It really is a versatile, like, everything palette. I love Blend Bunny. And the pigments are so easy to blend out, especially if you have dexterity or just issues with like arthritis or using your hands, because it makes it so easy to blend out. Like, pigments are so easy to blend out and build up. You feel like you're a professional even if you're a beginner, because these pigments just blend so flawlessly that I'm just like, chef's kiss. It's the most amazing thing in the entire world. Which is why I talk about it truly so often. I think I feel like a broken record when it comes to Blend Bunny cosmetics, because like, the palettes are freaking amazingly, ridiculously amazing. But I talk about them all the time, but they truly are one of my favorite, if not my favorite, makeup brand, because they really hit it, you know. They just, anyway, it's literally anybody can use their pigments, and it just comes out so flawlessly. I love Blend Bunny so very much. By the way, anybody who, like, I'm telling you the products and stuff, but this is not a makeup tutorial. This is a get ready with me with a Q&A situation on what's going on with me medically and in my life. So yeah. So I went ahead and did the other eyebrow off camera because, like I said, I can't do the brows on camera. I just can't. I'm not that talented, friends. Anyway, so we're gonna do the eyes. We're gonna do false smoky eye. So I'm gonna use the All Done Up palette, and I think I'm going to first use this transform color right here. What else has been going on in my life since I've missed, haven't been here on YouTube? Well, I've stated that I had brain surgery many times. What else? Back in May, which was my birthday month of this year. So in the beginning of May, my birthday's not the end of May, I started getting this like pain in my leg, which is very concerning because it was an area that I normally am not able to feel because I do have paralysis, obviously, but I'm an incomplete paraplegic, so there are parts of my legs that I can feel. I have very spotted feeling, but this pain happened to be an area where I couldn't feel, which, it's not uncommon. We call to it, I think it's called referred to pain, or like it's like something else is going on in your body. And anyway, so this pain is like a phantom pain from somewhere else. Anyway, so I was like legit like freaked out at one point that I had like a blood clot back in like May, June of this past year. And so I went and had all these testing done and everything. And I remember it was a week before my 30th birthday, and I went to my PCP. He's like, so I got some good news for you, friend, and I got some bad news for you, friend. Do you want the good news or the bad news first? I'm like, give me the good news. He's like, well, good news is it's not a freaking blood clot. So that's good because they're annoying to get rid of. So I was really happy about that. It's like, oh, that's wonderful. So it wasn't a blood clot. I'm like, okay, so what's the bad news? Because I'm overjoyed about the good news. It's like, bad news is, you need a double hip replacement. I was like, excuse me? Did you realize I'm not even 30 yet? I turn 30 next week. I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm like, to give you this bad news, but I'm like, and it was only the one leg. The other leg wasn't even hurting. And I was like, but it's just the one leg. He's like, no, it's both legs. Both hips are no good. You need to go see an orthopedic surgeon because both of your legs, both of your hips are like, you're not doing good. Are you kidding? He's like, no. I'm just like, okay. Okay, so first off, because of my disability, I know that the hip dysplasia is a thing because of spina bifida. It's a reoccurring thing, things that come along with the disability. So I know that it was a possibility that I would eventually need a hip replacement in the future because it's not uncommon with spina bifida. But to hear it, I'm just like, holy, I'm not even 30 yet. I couldn't wrap my head around it. And he was like, yeah, you just need to go see a orthopedic surgeon who take on your case. I will say that I am very blessed to live in the state of California because I have friends who live in other states in the United States where they have laws saying that they can't have a physical hip replacement until they are 56, and they're in pain. And I'm just like, so that's not a thing here in California. There is no such law here in California. However, I still have to find a surgeon that'll take on my case and give me a hip replacement. So that's fun. I think that's it. I think there might be more, but for now, those are like the main things: brain surgery, hip replacement, aqua therapy, which I'm excited for. I think the aqua therapy will actually help the hip situation. I mean, the hips are shot anyway, but the aqua therapy will help physically help me build up muscle prior to me having surgery. which will be good for my recovery for when I have to do physical therapy after the fact, so I'm not having to start from the very beginning. Really excited about that. After I went ahead and put that color all over the lid and winged it out a bit, it looks a little messy. We're gonna blend it out with this like mustard-ish color called Unexpected. Is that one right there? And set the most measly amount and just like blend very, very carefully. Most gentlest hands in order to spread the color, because you don't want it to go up any further. You just want to blend out the harsh lines that are on there with this other color. I'm gonna take features here and then I'm going to put it on top of that one. Camera, something like this. And then I think I'm gonna use doe-eyed here for the outer for the outer corners to like darken it up a bit, because we really want that smoky eye. Full-on smoky-ish, like full eye smoky. That's usually what my best friend Chloe does, so this look kind of reminds me of her. But you know, it's fall, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So I wouldn't be me if I didn't have some sparkle on the inner corner, so I think I'm gonna use Centerfold, which I normally don't go for golds, because you know, they don't really look good on me normally, but I'm feeling kind of adventurous today, so I think I'm gonna go for it. I guess, you know, you live and you learn, you figure out if it works for you. So, no, I'm gonna do it. Side 2. And then I'm gonna blend that out. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it. I do want a little bit of highlight up here. I'm gonna use this Cheers champagne color here to do like right here on my eyebrow. Okay. So because I'm running out of time and I have to get going and I still have to put my clothes on, I'm gonna use this, which I said in my previous video, my friend Liz bought it for me from Amazon, and it works. It has like the stamper thing. Did both eyes. So my hands are a little shaky today, so I think I'm going to not do the false lashes. However, I'm going to do lipstick. So this is Jeffree Star, and it is Tax Break, this color here. I'll do that for the lips. Yes, I overdo my lips because with this stuff, with liquid lipstick, you can give yourself an entire, like, you can give yourself the plump lips that you want. You don't need no Botox, okay? Alrighty, I will be back with the full outfit and then we're gonna go to the street fair. Super excited. So y'all, I'm ready for the street fair. This is the outfit. You guys can't see my pants. Let me see if I can. Nope. I'll try to get a better angle. But got my cute little hat on. It's very like fall vibes, and I love it. Robert all packed in the car, and we're headed to the street fair. We are here. It's actually over there, but we're here. This is so cool. Look at that police car. It's an old-fashioned one. They're pretty, aren't they? Some kettle corn. Go, mama, go.
Oh, we got a sticker. Here you go. Oh, you got it.
It's a Spider Can-Am, y'all. I want one. And that's a wrap, everyone. It was a fun day. Mom's fell asleep in the car and I didn't want to disturb her. But anyway, thank you for watching and don't stop dancing.